Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our special title match. And it will be for, well, you'll see what championship it's going to be for, but it's going to be a championship match, and it was made as a result of the last match. But first, we introduce the champion, the European champion, the man, or no, the one known as the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. And I tell you one thing about Ken Shamrock, I mean, as you can see, yeah, look at that. That's just a little sample of what, you know, his challenger is going to expect. Because, let me tell you something, Ken Shamrock is an amazing athlete, but the last thing you really want to do is piss him off. So, my advice to the challenger is not to piss him off, because if you do, there's a good chance he might snap. And he might do more than snap your leg. He might just snap you in half. But then again, how do you snap a guy known as Link? I mean, Link is so damn strong, it's probably going to take a sledgehammer to snap a leg. But anyway, Link, he earned the opportunity to get a championship shot. I mean, he took out all three competitors one by one. In fact, if you ask me, he took out the toughest guy first, and he worked his way to probably the weakest guy. But then again, I do want to make a little correction of what I just said. Mankind is not exactly a weak person, but you know, he's pretty strong, but he's pretty tough himself too. But what Mankind lacks in offense, well, actually he has a lot of offense, but it's just that, you know, his offensive maneuvers, as far as Mankind is concerned, I mean, he may not have the power behind his, you know, offense, but he's pretty damn tough. And Link, he just went through three guys like they were nothing. But as far as Link is concerned, he better not look past Ken Shamrock, because, you know, the thing about Ken Shamrock is that, you know, he made The Undertaker tap out. There are not very many guys in this world that can say they made The Undertaker tap out. It's just, it just does not happen that often. So Link better be aware of that, as he just kicks Ken Shamrock with 1 foot. Then again, it's, you know, for all you ladies out there, I mean, I'm pretty sure some of you might want to get a good look, or even, what's the best word to come up with? I'm pretty sure the ladies would love nothing more than to get up close and personal with Link, if you know what I mean. I mean, because, come on. Come on, guys. Link is, you know, a man's man, really. So much so that I respect him, you know, as much as I respect the guy, you know, that came before him, really. But that's enough of that. That's another topic for another time. A German suplex onto Link by Ken Shamrock. Oh yeah, and I should mention the rules of this match. To win the match is by pinfall or submission, or by knocking your opponent out for the count of 10, just like in boxing. A back suplex from off the ropes, or even off the turnbuckle, I should say, sorry. And, oh, wait a minute. Link going for a huge power bomb on Ken Shamrock, and yet Ken Shamrock got up. I mean, I understand it's early in the match, but Ken Shamrock cannot take that kind of punishment and expect to win. I mean, yeah, he dropped Link with that kick, but, you know, Link is, you know, I mean, Link is so damn strong. I mean, I'm telling you, if you really did get a good up-close look at Link, I mean, look at the size of his guns, man! I tell you one thing, and wow, that was a big elbow drop. But most seriously, if you had a chance to get a good look at Link, his arms are so big, they're about as big as my thigh. Now, granted, I am older, and I'm not exactly the athletic machine that I used to be when I was much younger. But he is so strong. He just makes, you know, I mean, he's so strong that his power is rivaled that, how do I put this? His strength rivals that of Hercules. So that's what I was trying to get at. I'm sorry. I was trying to get the words out, but hey, I mean, that's what happens when you reach old age. You kind of, you don't say the right things in the right order sometimes, and that's just a side effect of what happens when you get old. So, you know, forgive me for that. And a neck breaker onto Link. So twice, wait a minute. No, not even a 1 count on Link. And Link fighting back. I mean, he knows he's going to be in for one hell of a fight, especially against Ken Shamrock, but that is what he's up against. A sleeper slam on a Ken Shamrock, and wait, what is Link doing? Uh-oh, Link. I'm not sure what he's setting up for, but the referee is counting, but he's not counting Link out. He's actually counting Ken Shamrock, and if he doesn't get up by the count of 10, this match is over, and Link has won the championship. Oh, but he gets up at the count of 8, though. So the match does continue. A back elbow onto Ken Shamrock. A German suplex to the world's strongest man, the world's most dangerous man. Sorry, I confused Ken Shamrock with Mark Henry. I apologize for that. There you go. That's just another example of what happens when you get to be old. I mean, I'm not exactly a senior citizen by any means, but, you know, that's what happens when you suffer so many concussions over the course of your career. It's not even funny. And an atomic drop, of course it didn't have as much of an effect on Link. Then again, Link does have a big butt, but not big in the sense that he has, you know, I mean, he has a big butt, but it's not big because it's fat. I'm saying it's big because he's got a good, he's got muscles in places that most people don't even have places. Anyways, back to the match. A clothesline right to Link. Oh, but Link gets up though. A back suplex on the Link. Oh, but Link just keeps getting up though. Ooh, the inverted backbreaker onto Link. Oh, but Link gets up though. And then a knee right to the head. And thrown over the top rope is Ken Shamrock. And Link, what's Link doing? Well, whatever Link was going to do, Ken Shamrock countered that. And now both men are on the floor, but there are no countouts and there are no disqualifications. So these guys can fight on the outside as much as they like. But Ken Shamrock gets thrown back inside the ring. However, the only real difference is that it's not a Falls Count Anywhere match. They have to, you know, get the pinfall or submission in the ring, but as far as a knockout, it can be done anywhere, really. So, if you want to get a pinfall or submission, it has to be in the ring. I almost forgot to mention that. And now Link, well, he got up by the count of 1, actually. A Russian leg sweep onto Link. Oh, but now he goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out by Link. And I tell you one thing. Now, what's Ken Shamrock doing? Well, whatever he was going to do, he left the ring and only to come back in. And Link grabbed him. Countered into a belly-to-belly suplex. And I'm not sure what Ken Shamrock was doing, but a back elbow, and wait a minute, that back elbow actually busted open Ken Shamrock, so that just goes to show how strong Link is. I'm like, a simple back elbow can bust the head of someone's, forehead. I mean, a back elbow by Ken Shamrock doesn't do much. But then again, like I said before, Link has arms as big as, Hulk Hogan, of all people. I mean, Hulk Hogan, he boasted at the fact that he had, in his words, 24-inch pythons. And wait a minute. Well, the referee was counting for a 10-second knockout, but Link wanted to go for the cover, and now he's counting him out. If he counts to 10 and Ken Shamrock doesn't get up, no wait, he got up, definitely. Oh, wait a minute. Ken Shamrock with a sleeper hold on Link. And now Link is in trouble, and wow, Link just tapped out. Oh, wait a minute. I should have realized this. My son told me that if Link does have a weakness, it's that he's susceptible to being put asleep. In other words, a sleeper actually does a number on Link, which I didn't know about, actually. I mean, in fact, it was my son that pointed it out. So, yeah, Shamrock used, the knowledge that he had to put Link asleep. So, yeah, Link is out like a light. I mean, I tell you one thing, it looked as if Ken Shamrock was going to lose the European Championship, but he found a way. I mean, he used Link's weakness against him, and it paid off. So, stay tuned for the next match. That'll be coming up right after this.